Jason Langer. Langer's had an eagle attempt. It stopped there, so just a little left there for Jason. He's able to handle it for Team Langer, and they pick up their third birdie in the first 5 holes. Bernhard Langer for birdie at the 6th.
How about Langer besting Hale Irwin's record of 45 wins on the PGA Tour Champions? He won his 46th PGA Tour Champions win.
Here's Bernhard Langer at 13. How about what he did earlier this year? Passing Hale Irwin on the PGA Tour Champions.
And he said it. He didn't think anybody would ever have a chance to do that. And he said he got closer and he thought, hey, why not? And he did it this summer at the.
This is 14. Jason Langer, third shot. They're at 9 under. They're in that 3-way tie for second. So this is a big shot here. And boy, he almost jarred it for an eagle. It's going to be an easy tap-in birdie for the Langers. So they're going to move into 10 under par. And this birdie attempt to get it to 11 under. A couple holes left, and again there's a par 5 18th, and Bernhard Langer walks that in.
That is his range. He's so good from that 8 to 12 foot range.
While away, this was the third shot. Jason Langer at the par 5 18th.
Oh, come on.
Showing off for Dad. And just a little formality to tap in for birdie. And Bernhard Langer, who's won this title 4 times, a couple of times already with Jason. And they're in the hunt. They're in solo second with that finishing birdie in a first round 60. And then there are the Langers. Bernhard Langer playing with his 23-year-old son Jason again. This is how Jason got Team Langer going at the first with a beautiful shot there. The best approach by any teams.
As crazy as they're going to be today with the wind, they said anything can happen. So there was a lot of optimism with these chasing teams.
So there's the early birdie delivered by Jason.
He is an iron man without a doubt.
Distance looks really good here.
It is.
Almost makes it.
Really windy. You got to watch that today. I don't think it's going to blow the ball, but it's going to blow the players around.
Great team effort. Back and forth the Langers go.
Then they get into the professional ranks and they win.
Like you did. The Oregon State High School boys champion.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Hey, it's a win, as they say. Bernhard Langer positioning his team. They'll have an eagle chip from that position. So Langer, Dad, can take an aggressive try at this to hole it. It's still going to be a birdie for the Langers, and they're going to keep the pressure to the field.
I think with the weather conditions today, the unpredictability of the wind, scoring is probably not going to be what we saw yesterday, or 180 yards. It doesn't matter. They want the same club in every player's hands.
164 for this team, for Jason here.
Oh, good shot there for Jason. For birdie on his own ball. And he gets there. So Jason and Bernhard are now the leaders at 16 under par. A deuce at 4 for the younger Langer.
And as meticulous as Bernhard is, he knows there's 60 feet to the right of this flag. I don't think he'll flirt with it. As he does, he takes it left of the hole.
Whoa, that's a miscue. I'm not sure exactly where that ended up.
Yeah, right of the left trap.
Not as comfortable with the wedge at Century World where he won that U.S. Senior Open, but looked pretty comfortable there. So they jump up on top again by themselves.
It's really calmed down. Glided down on a great line. And that wind picked up as soon as he hit.
This for 6 in a row to start. Yeah, that's enough. No need for Dad.
I saw no that he's going to stop it.
Sliding in a low wedge. wind's trying to push it back towards the hole. Good looking shot there.
Yes, it was. In total control there was Bernhard.
That's coming up at the bottom of the hour over on NBC as we finish this 26th edition off. Over at 7.
The Langers, Jason specifically, another one. Look at that scorecard. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 7 in a row to start this final round.
He has been impressive today in this final round especially.
Perfect. Very nice. Yep. Good miss.
He's a guy that works in finance in New York City. "66 years old, has not lost a thing from his game." And Jason, 23 years old, the youngest of Bernhard's children, has been filling it up. An incredible front 9, 8 birdies out of 9.
Out on the golf course doing what they do best in life, along with the people they care about the most in life. So that's a pretty powerful combination any way that you look at it.
With 2 sons and a chance for a 5th one here. This birdie on the way at 10, looking good.
Oh, he did it again.
What a run they're on.
Look at this scorecard.
Trying to make it 10 out of 11 birdies to start. And that'll be a good look. And we've got another birdie look here for Jason Langer.
Just a little longer than they're used to, but does he do it? Oh, yeah. I mean,
This is unbelievable stuff. All Bernhard can do is just smile and laugh almost. That's 10 out of 11.
Needs to find the green here after Jason was a little bit errant. Bernhard with that familiar lean. And he does find the putting surface. Another birdie attempt for the Langers to get to 23 under. He won his 45th, a record at the time at 61 years of age. Bernhard won his 46th earlier this year at 66 years of age. And he made a middle of there to pick up a birdie for Team Langer. Jason, you should be all smiles. The 2 of you are putting on a show today. This is incredible golf.
Oh, beauty.
Boy, that sounded very solid on a fantastic line.
Either
Way
right
up
club.
in the air.
Awesome shot.
Awesome indeed. The Langers just continue their assault. If this goes in, they might just call it off, Jake.
just walk in.
Oh,
It's the 10 run rule in
well, it's going to be
kids baseball.
at least another birdie, but
Accessible hole location here on that left side. We've seen a lot of birdies here today. Not great, but good. Good enough, maybe.
there is your latest answer. in a zone. Look at the circles.
Straight right to left, and putting's getting all the attention, but he's really hit it well. He's done everything well today. Very impressive round from Jason. And another beauty right up the middle and hammered.
Yep.
You think about how low a long iron would go right now for Bernhard. This just goes straight up in the air, comes down like a long iron, or soft short iron. This is headed to the right, though.
Doesn't matter.
This was the walk-up by father and son just a couple moments ago. So his summer and now into the winter to end 2023 is about to get even better. So they'll take a crack at one last birdie from there to shoot that 58.
Still all smiles, no problem. Tap in for the win.
But no matter, they came out of the gates, and Jason did most of it coming out early. And Bernhard Langer, again with his son Jason, for the third time wins the PNC Championship, and for a fifth record-tying time.
Bernhard, you're getting very good at records and record extending. We know that you hold the record for the most wins on the PGA Tour Champions now with 46. You already had the most belts in this great championship, and now you've added another. What was it about today? 7 under through 7, you turned 8 under, that was just so fabulous for Team Langer.
Yeah, I was just enjoying watching my son hold putt after putt and hit great shot after great shot. It was like a dream. It's just incredible. I've seen a lot of great golf in my life, but watching him today was unbelievable. For somebody that only plays once every 2 weeks, to come out here in these conditions and under the circumstances. He literally hit whatever it was, 16, 18 putts, and he hit it every time where we told him to hit it, and they just missed because we misread him. It was fun. Thank you.
Jason, I think he's calling you the MVP of the team today. And in case anybody doesn't know, you now work in the finance industry in New York City, so getting out to play golf is not as easy as it once was. How much of a challenge was it to prepare for this week, and then how proud are you of the performance?
Yeah, it was definitely a bit of a challenge. You know, it's cold in New York and all that, but we came down Wednesday night, kind of had Thursday and Friday to practice, play the Pro-Am, try to get as comfortable and get a little bit of feel back with the golf swing and the putting. So that helped. And then, yeah, definitely very proud of how we played this weekend. The conditions were difficult with the weather, but we didn't seem to affect us too much. Hit a lot of great shots, both of us throughout the day. He drove it incredibly well. We were saying as we were walking down the last couple holes that I hit quite a few good shots, but whenever I was out of play or not in the best spot, he always was reliable and hit in the center of the green or whatever needed to happen. So we're very proud of how we both played, and it was a lot of fun.
I'm sure many of the clubs in the New York area will be offering you a place to play now. They've watched you perform this afternoon. Bernhard, you've played in this with all 3 of your children. Christina, of course, before you won 2 with Stefan. Jason, I guess, now has the bragging rights as this is your 3rd. All 4 children competed here. How special is this event, and how grateful are you to PNC for giving you this opportunity with your children?
Oh, it's an amazing event. I always call it the 5th major because it truly is the best event there is outside of some of the major tournaments that we play in. Just because it's all about family, and to have the opportunity to play with your son or your daughter and show him the ropes, that the thing we kind of do day after day, is just amazing. Most people can't do that. Yeah, and to do it with other legends, with other greats of the game, and be paired with the many wonderful teams you have here, and meet their families and their grandkids, it's incredible. And I want to thank Rob and PNC. You're doing an amazing job. I know there's 50 teams on the waiting list to come here and participate, and we appreciate. I call Alistair every year. I say, are we invited again? And Alistair Johnson from IMG and the great job they do. So it's always a thrill to get the nod and to be a part of this wonderful championship. It's a great time of the year, just before Christmas, and beautiful golf course. The greens have never been this good. Congrats to your greenkeeping team. It was fun to putt on these greens.